Hey guys, welcome back to camp. So we're just cooking some supper here right now. Got some chicken legs over the fire and some vegetables. I need to turn those, I think. As you can see, we're processing wood right now. Trying to get a lot of that stuff taken care of, which has proven to be a bit of a pain. Oh, that's hot. Hot. Very hot. Oh my god, that's hot. So hot. Smoke in the face. God, it's smoky. I think those are still fine there for now. Hot! Oh my god, it's hot. Burned my hands. Trying to deal with it. Yeah, it's just wood everywhere. It's like crazy wood madness. Isn't it, Beacon? Crazy wood madness. Started cutting up that pile and this pile at the same time. Ruined a chain on my chainsaw. Ruined one. Then the other one was crap. And then the other one was crap. So like 3 of them. So I sharpened one of them and got that to the point where I could cut again. Which I was so pissed that I ruined that brand new chain. Oh, brand freaking new. I was like being so careful too to try not to ruin it or like hit it on any rocks and dull it. Yeah, couldn't be helped though. Well, I guess it could have been helped, but I just wasn't paying attention. So I sharpened one of my older chains and it seems to be doing good now that it's all nice and sharp. So I'll have to sharpen the other two as well, I think. I can't keep buying chains every time I dull one. Too bloody expensive. Yeah, we're splitting up this stuff. All this stuff right here is that big poplar that was down in the driveway there. I cut it all up, brought it up here. It's got to dry out. It's not dry enough yet to split. Same with this big stuff right here. All needs to dry out. And all this big stuff over here needs to dry out as well. So I think this was the tree that Barbara had said in the comments that I shouldn't I should be sorry for cutting this one down, but this is the one that I think I'm gonna cut up into cutting boards and make cutting boards out of it. That's if it doesn't split open like crazy when it dries, because it's got a nice grain pattern here. So I think I'll give some of those away. Probably give some away when we hit 1,000 subscribers, or maybe some at 500 and then some again at 1,000. It's a pretty good chunk, so I can should be able to get a few out of there. I'll make them myself and varnish them, cut them down and varnish them. Maybe I'll do a logo for the channel, build a channel logo, and then maybe have it burnt onto here. We'll see. I'd like to do that, but I don't know how much it costs to make like a custom, what do they call them? They use them for branding. That's what it is. Custom branding out of metal. So I guess I could look into it. Maybe it's not as bad as what I think it would be. And today we had something interesting going on here. I was over here splitting wood, and the boys were right here on the mat. And all of a sudden I heard Beacon barking, and then Rusty started barking too as well. And then they got up and they started running over in this direction. And as they're running over in this direction, I see this tree over here and it's just like shaking like crazy. So I didn't get to see what the hell it was that was over here, but there was something over here. It was either trying to sneak up on us, or, well, I guess that's all it could be. It was trying to sneak up on us and maybe trying to attack us or something. But I'm not sure if it was a bear or a coyote, because it took off down through here and it crashed into one of these hardwoods right here. I think maybe that little one right there. And the tree started shaking, and that's where I was like, okay, something big is running down there. And you could hear it running down here. So it went like straight down the embankment, I would imagine, or off to the edge. But it was something a fairly good size, whatever it was. And then it came back for a second time. It came back for a second attempt. I was like, and I still didn't get to see it on the second attempt, whatever it was doing. But it didn't make any noises like barking or growling or anything. It must have just been like creeping up on us. Beacon keeps staring over into this area right here. It's like, I'm wondering if it's coming up the edge of that embankment or something. Like the side of here. Maybe coming up this embankment and like just stalking us, whatever it is. But it was here twice, and he keeps looking down there, so he knows it went down there, whatever it was. But a couple of months ago, there was a black bear in this area. I don't know, it was a couple of months ago, probably a month ago. There was a black bear in this area. So I thought I drove him away, but maybe he's back. Who knows? Whatever it was, it went running when the boys got up and barked at it. So hopefully it doesn't come back. Last night, we got more mice again. Oh, I was pissed. But the good thing about it this time is that the mouse poisoning that I put in the stove room got them. That's what took them out this time, I think. And I think they're probably up in the roof of the camper somewhere, like decaying. But I haven't heard any scratching all day. And late last night, the scratching stopped. So I know they were down there in that tray, the poison or mouse poison tray. I know they were eating it because you could hear them through the grill, or the grate in the floor for the heat to come up. I didn't have the stove running last night. But you could hear them down there rustling in the tray and making a bunch of noise, and you could hear them eating, right? So I know they were there, and they went up into the roof again. But I think we got them. The poison killed them, I'm sure. So, but they're up there in the roof somewhere, probably decaying. Eventually they will. Check that out, guys. Remember all that little wood that was on top of this pile here? That's all that little wood, and then there's some bigger stuff in there too as well from like the tree stumps, the taller tree stumps that were here. I cut those guys off. So this basically is, all this little stuff is just going to be fire pit wood. No good for anything else. It's not even really worth the fuel to cut it up, but I figured I'd just chop it up and use it for the fire pit, so it's good enough. All this big stuff right here needs to be split, but it's all still wet, right? So it needs to dry out. I might be able to split some of this little stuff, but none of that really big stuff I don't think I'll be able to split because it's all too wet yet. I tried with all my might, man, slamming my axe into this big guy right here, and it just like stopped instantly. It didn't barely went into the wood at all. But some of those popular chunks I did get cut up because they were dried out enough, but the rest of them we won't get cut up yet. So I'm stacking all this wood here with more split stuff. That's all poplar here. It needs to dry out. There's a big chunk down there that needs to be split too someday once it dries out. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I might put a tarp over it, a big tarp over it, just to keep it dry until we get the wood shed built. Because I don't want to build a wood shed right here. The more and more I think about it, more and more I'm like, nah, I don't want to put a wood shed there. You know what I mean? Some restorative wood. Like I was going to put a roof on it and then just like some posts coming down here. But based upon how much wood I have there already, like, geez, it wouldn't fit what I would need anyway, right? So I think it's going to be better to just build an actual wood shed over here where all this material is. All this little shit here needs to be all cut up too and used for firewood. So we're working on that. That'll be this week's work. Look at Beacon staring at me. Look. Creeper. Are you a creeper? What are you staring at, buddy? You're such a good guard dog. You're so such a good guard dog. And you too, Roddy. Yeah, you're a little guard dog in training, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, she's in training. But yeah, and this is our wall of privacy. This is all, I don't know if I've ever showed this in video before. Maybe you've seen it, but this is all just like boughs and treetops and stuff that's too small to cut up from clearing this area here. So over the winter, all the green stuff should die and fall off of this whole pile. That is what I'm hoping will happen. And then when comes spring, I will I'll get into it with a wood chipper and mulch it all up. And I will probably use it for a composting toilet. You can see it all the way back behind here. Yeah, it's pretty thick. A lot of material there. And there's another pile behind the camper which needs to be dealt with in spring too. But we're getting there. We are getting there. So today I started, well, I've been doing it over the past couple of days, to be honest. I just started applying for just work, just like normal work, not trade work through my business. So, and I've been making calls for the business too as well. But we've got some promising callbacks and stuff like that. I have an interview next week for a estimator position in Halifax. But it's going to require me to commute every day, which means the boys are going to be home all day by themselves. It's 5 days a week kind of thing, so I'll get weekends off so I can work on the property on the weekends and stuff, which is cool. Beacon, what are you doing? He just took off down the road. So if I get the job, then I'll probably take that. By the sounds of it, they have a guy there that is like a junior estimator. So I would be senior estimator and more than likely training him. So hopefully that all works out, and it'll be, even if it's an income for the winter, I don't know if it's going to be long-term kind of income or a long-term job. We'll see. We'll see. All I can do is just play it by ear, right? But there's the creek. The beautiful creek. It's gonna be so nice here, guys, when we got like stairs and stuff going down here and all this cleared up, clean. Be even nice if we could get some grass and some plants growing on this embankment here instead of trees. Look nice, very nice. I'm gonna check on dinner. See how things are looking. I'm looking for a nice slow cook on these. I don't want anything. I want them to cook too fast. Then they'll just burn up on me. Give them another flip. Here he is. Yeah, I think we can move them down to here now. Ah, so hot. Yeah. Ooh. God almighty, that's hot. Got a nice coals going on there though. That's good. Here we go. Oops. Trying to do this while videoing. It's a little bit awkward. Oh, those are gonna be good. As long as we don't burn the hell out of them, they'll be great. Ow! Toes are burning. There we go. Let's get those back up there now. Now that the fire's dying down a bit, we can put them over this area. Oh, it's hot. Hot fire! Hot fire! So hot. Anybody know that you can use chaga as a fire starter? You can actually light this stuff on fire and then put it in like a little container, and you can carry that around with you and that'll stay lit. So if you were ever lost in the woods and you only had one match to your name and you could only light this stuff on fire, this is what you would do, and then you could carry it from place to place, lighting fire whenever you need it. Chaga. So I put an ad out today to sell some chaga too as well. See what happens with that. And I put an ad out to sell birch bark. So that's a new thing for me. I've never tried to sell birch bark before, but it might be interesting. You never know, right? The way I look at it, like, birch bark is like the best fire starter that you can get. Like, it's all natural. It's a great fire starter. The trees shed it, so you can go out and collect it. So I'm gonna try selling it, because to buy fire starters at like the store, they're stupid expensive to buy those bloody things too, right? So I mean, I should be able to get more money for this because it's hand picked and it's all natural. And we're gonna try that out. Plus, it's great exercise, man. I just love doing it just for the exercise, like going out in the woods and with the dogs. They love it. They totally love it, especially in the wintertime when there's snow on the ground and stuff. They just love it. So it's good exercise, and we may make a little bit of money out of it. I'm not looking to get rich off of it. Just, make a little bit off of it. All this stuff right here too as well. It's just amazing fire starter. Amazing. This old man's beard, it's the best, man. If you go around and just collect a bunch of this stuff, this is good for getting like sticks going, like little twigs and stuff. That's what I find it the best for. But if it's got a bunch of twigs and stuff like that in it already, just crack it up into like little nests, and that's what you throw that in there, and you use that to start your fire too as well. Like, I just crack all these up. I don't know if I can do this while I'm videoing. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I just do like that, and then I'll just shove that in my stove, and then I'll put some splits on top of it, and then I'll light this up, and this will be the fire starter, right? But you can't really sell that. Well, I mean, I guess you could, but probably be a lot harder to bag it and than birch bark. So I'm just gonna go into the bush. Once I get some orders, I put it up as I'm taking, the ad says I'm taking orders for it. So as people request it and how much they want, then I'll go pick it up. I know tons of spots where there's like big old ancient birch trees and they're shedding like crazy. Perfect, man. It's perfect. It'll work great. In around this area where I am, there's no birch. There's not really much birch. Not really much at all. But if you go over to Wentworth and go in the valley area and going up through the mountains and stuff behind the ski resort and stuff like that, there's some like super awesome old trees back there that are shedding like crazy that you could get quite a bit of birch bark off of. And I know other locations too as well, like down in Annapolis Valley, and I mean you can get it everywhere. You just got to go into the woods, right? Just got to walk randomly through the woods and not get lost. So we're gonna cover these chicken legs in some barbecue sauce is the plan. But I don't have a little brush. I wish I had a little brush so that I could just brush it on them, right? Don't have one. That would be the ideal scenario, but I think these guys got a bit more to go yet. See some blood in that one yet. Yeah. We're gonna chillax. I've probably got time to make another coffee before I need to do anything there. Rusty, stay. Let's start in here. It's been overcast and raining for 2 days, and the humidity has been enough to put you in a really, really, really bad mood. I actually can't wait until the temperatures get a little cooler because, man, the humidity is just nasty. Can't wait for it to cool down a bit. At least you'll be comfortable, a little bit more drier, right? At least I'm hoping so. Oh, I forgot to charge the Jackery too today. I need to do that. I'll have to do that in the morning. What are we down to here? I'm down to 21%. That'll have to do overnight. Turn off display. There we go. That'll have to do overnight for charging phones and stuff. Yes, I'm drinking instant coffee. I'm not a coffee connoisseur yet, grinding my own beans and stuff. Although I do like the idea of it. I think it's a little classy, more classy, and a little bit more sophisticated, you know. So I may try that one day. I see lots of channels they'll do that with their coffee. When they're out camping, they'll grind their own coffee. Make like a whole video sequence on making coffee. It's funny. A little bit of sugar. Back eating sugar again, which is, I think, is horrible. I stopped eating sugar for over a year. Stopped eating all kinds of sugar. Stopped drinking pop, coffee, like stopped drinking all that kind of crap. Now I'm back drinking coffee again. The only reason I'm drinking coffee again is because I need a pick-me-up in the morning when I get up. Helps put me in a better mood and get my day started. So it's either that or energy drinks. Excuse me. And those are stupid expensive, so trying to stay away from those as much as I can. kind of barbecue sauce we got to put on these guys? Those guys, that's the consistency of my fridge. Lots of food there. This has been sitting here for months. Months and months. Well, I had it in my, it's a little bit of rum. I had it in my camping gear for winter camping. So it's been in that gear forever. But I haven't drank it. I don't drink much at all. Every now and again I'll have some beer, but or a drink, like once every now and again. But this fridge is not working yet, so nothing in there stays cool, so that's why there's nothing in there. I have to go buy food every day. And those chicken legs I bought yesterday. A giant tiger. And the veggies. So I guess, well, what is this? This is Guinness, right? What's the other one? We might have to... I think I might know how to... I'm going to do this because I don't have a brush. So I think if I take both of those barbecue sauces and we'll throw the legs in a bowl, in a big bowl up here, right? We're getting MacGyverish right now because we can't spread out the sauce and we only got enough sauce. We only got that little bit of sauce down the bottom of that. So I think we're going to have to throw the drumsticks in there and then dump the sauces in on it and then just shake them around. And then we'll put them back on the fire. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's do that. Sound like a plan? Yeah, let's do that. All right. Our coffee is boiling. Or water, I should say. Ooh. Hot, 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 hot. It's probably going to steam up the camera, but there we go, guys. Got our coffee, and because we have no fridge and no way to store milk, we have to use this white powder of death. Coffee mate. And there's our coffee. I've already had quite a few coffees today, so I'm kind of hyper as it is. We're going to turn off this light over here and go outside. In the more humidity. Stay, Rusty. Stay. Rusty, stay. Stay. So Rusty, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, yeah, good boy. Are you going to sweep the mat with your tail? Are you going to sweep the mat with your tail? Oh, he's so cute. Look at that boy. Dad pup. Daddy's puppies. Huh? Let's have another look at these chicken legs. Oh yeah, that one is... that one needs some more time on this side. See that? Flip this one. I don't care if they're like got some black on them like that. I'm good with that because that just means they're cooked through. I think this is probably done, so that can relax back the proper way. It's great. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot on the hands, boy. God, that's hot. Let that cool off. I'm just going to turn these over a bit. Shouldn't like it's burning too badly. Oh, don't drop it in the fire. Do not want to do that. Oh, it is going to be so good. Yeah. I think they do need another bit of time, but we're getting close. Let's see if I can fix this log in here a bit. Uh-oh. Here is squirrel. they're gone. I don't know why you're way over there. The squirrel's not even way over there. He's over here somewhere. Let's see the pups. This area over here seems to have more heat. Oh! No! 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 Damn it! Lost it down on the ground. Ow. Well. We sacrificed a leg. Oh well, I guess the boys are getting a leg, huh? The boys getting a chicken leg? Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna go straight bananas on that squirrel. You can come. You can leave it. Leave it. Hey. Hey. Come. Come. Oh, he's not gonna listen. Oh, there he comes. Good boy. Rusty's attacking him now. They're behind the pile. There they are. Okay. I don't know if you can see them, but they're off there in the trees. I want to get another log on this, I think. Get some more heat down there. Don't know if I need it or not. Probably not. Beacon, come! 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 Leave the squirrel alone. You've scared the crap out of it enough. Just leave it alone. Poor creature, you're going to give it a heart attack. Just leave it alone. I'm going to have to get some food. Put a feeder up there for him so they'll drive you right bonkers, won't they? Squirrels are his arch enemy. He's gone again. As soon as I say that. And look at this, guys. Look at this. Broken phone mount for my tripod. Oh, I was so disappointed when that happened. Snapped right off. Because I was going to make some more wood processing videos. And it broke. Ah, leave it. So I wasn't able to do that, which really, really sucked. I wonder what's going on there. I wonder if there's a piece I have anywhere that would slip into that. Okay, buddy, come. Come, leave it alone. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Leave it alone now. No more barking. Leave it. Come on. Get over here. You've told the whole community here that you're the boss. Everyone knows. Strutting this stuff. Oh, guys, the humidity. I'm sweating profusely. Yesterday was so nasty because it was so hot and there was nothing you could do to cool yourself down. So me and the dogs jumped in the truck and just went driving around all bloody day looking for more work, and Oh, there he goes again. With the air conditioning on. And that was the only way we could dry out and keep cool, was to do that. Oh, it's so bad. He's barking his head off. I don't know if you can see him back there. Who's this little boy? This little boy's staying close, isn't he? Hi, Ratty. Hi, Ratty. Are you the star of the show, Ratty? Are you? Ratty boy. Come here. Come here, Ratty boy. Are you the star of the show? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You're so freaking cute. You're a big baby. Alright guys, we're going to chill and wait for dinner to get ready and eat. Talk to you guys on the next one. Have a good one.